what's up everybody, and welcome back to Brickanics. Today I've got a little bit of a vlog slash room update for you, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek into a small mock project that I'm working on. And to be honest, it's coming along a lot better than I thought. It's my first time trying a freeform mock, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. I'd love to hear what you guys think when I show it to you a little bit later in this video. A couple other things I have to do tonight. I have to sort through this pick-a-brick order. I'm not going to bore you with that, but man, I love pick-a-brick, especially like the smaller pieces when they have good ones, because it's such a value, price per piece in these cups right here. Also, I updated the shelf with a couple sets that we built, and I made a little stand to kind of help elevate those off of the shelf to display better. So I'd love your opinion on what you think of those. I'll show you kind of how I did it, and maybe you can share some ideas in the comments on how you display your sets or how you've seen other people display sets. Also, we got some updates to the room. I think the last time that we did an update was when we just kind of put the shelves in here, got the Lego up and built this table right here. But I've got a lot more stuff in here, so it's starting to feel more lived in, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you that. I'll show you the backlog here. Got some awesome sets to build on the channel, give you a little bit of an update, and I'll show you that mock. So let's get started. All right, just give you a little bit of like a panoramic view here of how we got everything set up. Got some soft boxes in here, which is really cool. I'm still working on the lighting in here. I'm gonna have to do something with these lights up here because they're very, very harsh, and as you can see, like, they cast a pretty bad shadow here on the table when I'm building. So I actually turn those off and just work with the soft boxes, and that worked okay, but I haven't edited that video yet, so I don't necessarily know exactly how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. But yeah, the gear is all looking good over there. We got the Lego in here. We've got down here a bunch of additional sets and bags, and it's basically just a bunch of parts and pieces. The top bin is my son's Lego that he builds with. In the bottom bin there is a bunch of parts that were sets that are in individual bags that I think I'm going to part out and include over here into the Lego set, so I have more cool pieces to build with. I gotta tell you, this light right here is probably one of my favorite lights. I'm going to use that to light up the backlog here real quick. Basically, it's got this cord right here. I'll show you how it works. So that's how it turns on, and then it's basically adjust brightness. Oh, that changes, the different type of lights that you have, and then I can dim it or make it brighter, which is super cool. But yeah, I think we want to go with this kind of white but a little bit warm look. Get it over here so we can actually see what we're looking at. All right, so here's the backlog, which I'm super excited to get some of these sets built and on display. On Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, it'd be awesome if you did. I'll put a link to my page in the description below. But I asked, which of these heads would you like to see me build first? And there was a limited response because I got a limited following on Instagram, but it came down between, I think, the Scout Trooper here, Boba Fett, which is right here, or Darth Vader. And I'm gonna have to make an executive decision here, I think. And I think the first one I'm gonna build out of the sets is Boba Fett. I think that'll be pretty cool. But some other ones here that I'd like to get built up and on display, this AT-AT I think is gonna look super awesome. I'm actually planning to put that up here on the top. There's a sneak peek of that mock I'm working on. Here is the Millennium Falcon, so I think that would be cool, and I plan to put that one up top here. And one of the ones that I'm really excited to get built up is the Razor Crest here, which I'm really excited about. And then, we just got some other sets. We've got the Imperial Shuttle here. We've got a Y-Wing here, which is pretty cool. We've got, what's this? I'll pull this out. The Death Star Final Duel set. So a lot of cool stuff here to get built up. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want to see kind of how these sets turn out and what they look like on display here as we kind of progress through the buildup of this room, it'd be great if you did. So let me show you a few of the sets that we got on display. We've got General Grievous's Starfighter. This is a little MOC that I built for a contest that I entered in for the Lego Brit #LegoBrit 2500 MOC contest. This is Anakin's Starfighter. We have an X-Wing here and a TIE Fighter. So the X-Wing is what I wanted to kind of show you, how I got it elevated and in attack position. So let's grab that and I'll kind of show you how I did that. Alright, so here's the X-Wing, and I wanted to display it in attack position. So in order to do so, what I did was I built just a very little simple stand that goes underneath, because as you can see, when you sit this X-Wing fighter down, that it closes here to flight position. But it's really simple. It's just a simple brick build here using 2x4 bricks, and this piece here is one of those pieces that kind of allows you to get an angle on there. And then because you have to measure the angle that this is going to sit when it's on here, I ended up having to add just a 1x2 stud here on the top. And then all I have to do is attach that here on the bottom. It's not the strongest build in the world. Attach that there on the bottom like so, and then when I flip it back around and sit it down, we can now display in attack position. So I think that looks pretty cool, and I did that with a couple of the other sets as well. I did it with General Grievous's Starfighter here. I don't know if you can see, but there's the little stand kind of lifting it up and getting that nice angle. I'm gonna have to do something here with Anakin's here, but then also over here, Kylo Ren's shuttle, I also lifted that up. Sorry, I'm tripping over my chair. As you can see here, that's lifted up as well. So I think it looks pretty good. I think the displays, when they're kind of lifted up like that, I think that shows well. Something else that I have taking place here on the shelves is I have some RGB strip lighting on order, which should be coming here within the next week. So I think getting some lighting on these shelves is going to really help out the way that they display, how the sets display, and also kind of how the setting for the YouTube videos looks. So super excited to get those on order. I'll do a review of those lights once I get them installed, so that should be pretty cool. All right, let me go ahead and get these sorted real quick, and then I will show you guys the MOC project that I'm working on. Alright, well, I guess since I've got everything sorted, I'll just give you a quick rundown of the pieces that I got. Here's a bunch of 1x2 turquoise pieces, which I think would look good in a Mandalore MOC, right? If I was going to do a Mandalore MOC, that might look pretty cool. As well as these 1x4 bricks here. I've got some 1x2 dark green plates. I believe it was Nico Bricks, do a really cool little MOC, and he used these dark green colors, and I was like, man, that looks really good against like a light bluish gray build. Got a few of these flower pieces here. I mean, how useful are these? 1x4 black plates. I mean, come on, that's awesome. They're on the pick-a-brick wall. 2x2 round smooth tiles in the brown color. Super awesome, I guess, for like walkways or just kind of an old kind of look. We've got these red pieces here. Maybe they would look good in a Sith type of MOC, or just really any kind of MOC to add a little bit of color. And then I've got these dark red plates here, and I realize I need more dark red in my life for the Republic. I mean, the Republic uses a lot of dark red accents in their builds, so I wanted to get some more of that color. All right, no more delaying it. Let's take a look at that MOC project I'm working on. All right, well, here it is. This is the MOC project that I'm working on currently. It is going to be a Hoth MOC. It's a freeform build. It's my first time doing freeform. I'm really, happy with how it's turned out so far. I like the rock work that's going around it. I'm really happy with the detail that's taken place there. I'm really pleased that I have some of the parts to kind of make it look the way that I wanted to make it look, so that's really cool. We're going to add some snow on top of this. Over here I'm going to have a bit of an outpost or a small little base, and then we're going to build rock work up over top of it and kind of make a backdrop for this. And I'm going to have a lot of snow elements on here, obviously, since it is a Hoth MOC. And if you want to know what the inspiration was for this MOC, it was this guy right here. As soon as we got this Tauntaun in the AT-AT versus Tauntaun Microfighter set, I just knew that I wanted to build a MOC for this Tauntaun, because I think it's an excellent looking brick built Tauntaun. It's really cool. So yeah, that's gonna have Luke Skywalker on there, and I might have a couple additional minifigures, maybe a few rebels. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel and want to see how this turns out, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here in the next few days and making a video on it shortly. So I'm excited to see how it turns out, so I hope you are too. Hey, let me know down in the comments what you guys think so far of this. If you think it's coming along nicely, if there's anything you would change or do differently. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these types of videos. I enjoy making them. They're fun. Yeah, I just like talking to you guys and kind of bringing you along for the journey here as we pull this room together and continue to grow in the skill level of being able to make these custom creations. So yeah, that's it for this video. Really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.